Welcome back, part 3 of our roller series. So in the first 2, we learned how to get on the rollers. In the last one, we learned how to work on our leg speed and change our positions on the bars, as well as shifting gears. So a few of the basics just to get you rolling. And now we will be working on one hand, maybe no hands, drinking water, a few of the next essentials to get you started on the roller. So just like we've practiced, hopefully you're comfortable doing this by now, getting on the rollers. Your bike is on, leg over. The more you do it, the quicker you'll be able to do it. And here we are. So let's get moving. Okay, get those legs moving again. You have that object in front of you. Finding yourself centered on the rollers. And when we're talking about one hand on the rollers, typically the easiest way to start that is you're grabbing the object next to you. And I mean, already that's one hand. But then, here you go, you sit up. And this is how we start. This is how we get our balance. So you're still holding on to something. You're not going no hands yet. You can just feel what it feels like for your bike to be freestyling up front. And you're just responding to that slight movement side to side. Your eyes are looking straight. As long as you keep those legs moving and keep that momentum going, you're going to stay on the rollers in a straight line. So this here is often the easiest place to start. So just practice this for a while. You can practice moving around your hand. So you have your phone, you're adjusting your music, you're playing with the screen on your computer. Just move your body around. Just feel how the bike responds to you under this. The beauty with this one, again, is if your bike starts wobbling, you feel like you're gonna fall off, you're holding on here. So you have that safety. So here, swing your arm around, take it over your head. Good. It's also an important position. If you need to answer that text, you can sit up and do that. Okay, good. Now, put both hands back on the bars. Go back to your basic riding position. Working on that one hand. So you already do it without knowing it. Every time you reach to hold on to the wall or to whatever you hold on to, you're riding one hand. So now we just want to hover on that in between you grabbing the wall and taking your hand off the bar. So make it a bit longer. And then grab the wall or grab your object. Again, hover here and then grab it. Try that a few times. So you're always ready to grab something, but you're just extending that time that you have one hand on the bar. You'll feel lots of weight in this other shoulder. That's okay, that's what's gonna keep you balanced. Again, try to wiggle those other fingers though. You don't wanna be death gripping the bar. As soon as you're gripping the bar, white knuckling it, that's when you're gonna start getting that movement. So you want that other hand still relaxed. Your weight is just distributed more on that side. Good. There you go. Back and forth, back and forth. And because you're just learning to ride the rollers, or maybe you've ridden them a bit before, but we really want to keep both sides even. So I encourage you at this point in the video to pause it, flip your rollers so the object is on your other side, and then practice with that other hand. So you're grabbing the object and then to the bars. Then you're hovering. Hovering, grab the object, hover, grab the bars. So you're just extending that time with your other hand. Keeping them even, side to side. Pause the video, play with that. Play with that other hand. Might feel trickier. You'll get there. Good. And then whichever side you're on, we can now take it up to the next level. So you're no longer going for the object. Now you're going for, say, your hip. You can play Simon Says on the roller. Simon Says, touch your head. Simon Says, touch your hip. Good. And then you can go back on your bar when you're ready. There. So now we've talked about one hand off, working on that other hand off. Your next step with your hand off, obviously, is grab your phone, start typing away. Not only does that challenge your focus, but it also challenges what you're doing with your fingers. It's important if you're warming up, maybe you need to change your music. So that's something else you can play with. Grab an object, put it back. Grab an object, put it back. Play with that a few times. All we're doing here is really getting comfortable moving around on the rollers. So moving each hand around. Move it to the back, move it to the front. Move it to the back, to the front. Good. Grab the object. Sit up. Let go of the object. And ta-da, just like that, no hands. I'd almost say this is tougher than going one hand. Good. Here's where you can have your bottle up on here. I'll just move mine. You can sit up, you can grab it, take a drink. That's mostly what people do when they're riding the rollers. They'll have their water bottle next to them on some object. That's the easiest way to grab it. And take a drink. But that's the cheater way. So in our next rollers course, we're gonna work on actually grabbing it off the bike, which is the next level. So keep playing with that. No hands, one hand, grabbing an object. That is your next step to learning how to perfect the rollers. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.